For the uninitiated, it's hard to understand what mastering really is. Like the car is made and everything's finished and it drives, but it has no paint on it. The final step to make it pretty. I did go with the totally analog mastering route because we cut to tape. You know, the purist's way of recording. The count into my record is like dun, 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 dun. And it slows down by like 15 or 20 BPM. And that's the final take.
First tune has a count off.
And the reason that that's the final take is because it sounded the most like music. And if we had done everything to a computer, we probably would have quantized it and chopped it up and made sure that everything was like in a grid. That's what I didn't want. I didn't want it to sound like a computer record. People were like, well, at some point you're gonna have to go back through the box. And I was like, no, that can't be possible. They used to do this. They used to make records this way. There has to be someone who still knows how to do it. And I talked to somebody and they said, have you checked out Bernie Grundman? And it was like this unbelievable dude who had mastered just about every incredible record.
I'm Bernie Grundman, and my profession is mastering. With this album, it doesn't have a lot of gimmicks. The master is on analog tape, and keeping it all analog is really good for quality. It doesn't have to be converted. It just can stay in its, in a sense, its native format.
When you're dealing with the guy who mastered Thriller, you're not gonna send him a bunch of files. Like it was important for me to actually take him physical tapes and sit there with him and listen to him do his thing. I actually asked him at one point, what are you doing? And he said, he was very, simple about it, but it made a lot of sense. He said, I sit here and I turn these knobs until the music has more emotional impact. I did it because it sounded right to me.